Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Esteemed Gentleman podcast for Monday, June 21st. I'm your host, Scott Labrie, joined alongside me virtually this time. We have Uncle Teabag, Tyler Sunt.
Hello.
And we have all day Eric DeShane in the house.
Hello.
We're all a little bit tired. It's
Father's
Day weekend. Eric just came back from a big fishing trip.
A little red, a little burnt.
A little burnt.
Good timed out.
Tyler, you
forehead's white.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the hat helped. Yeah,
your forehead's white as fuck.
Forehead's white as fuck. Yeah. Wear a hat the whole time. I was thinking, oh, that's smart, but no, fuck. Yeah.
A hat is not a substitute for sunscreen.
No.
It is not.
Well, the worst part was too. It was overcast all day till the last half hour, and then it just got really hot and really bright, and then fuck. Yeah, there's all the
a lot of damage.
A lot of damage. Yeah, all the sun right there. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyler, you had some family over today?
I did. I had two of my brothers over, my dad, and some of the kids.
Very nice.
Fun in the sun. Had my grandpa over too.
Nice.
My dad wheeled him over from the old folks' home.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good.
Interesting. Yep.
Yeah. And I got back from Edmonton a couple hours ago. Well, not a little more than that, but yeah, we went up to see my older sister and her new puppy. She got a brand new puppy, and we did a little Father's Day lunch thing, which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And
That's the one that they named after the Avatars.
yeah, Momo.
Little Momo. Yeah.
Momo. Cool.
As soon as I saw that little black puppy, I was like, "Hey, Momo, welcome to your home," or whatever. I'm like, "Oh my god!" I was gonna send like a joke of the Avatar banner thing. Like, that's a cool name. That's a sweet name
Mm-hmm.
for a cute little puppy.
Very cute.
Mm-hmm.
Sharp teeth.
Sweet. Oh
Yeah.
probably.
It was like
Puppies, man.
Yeah.
They gotta file them down by chewing on stuff, man.
Pretty much, I guess so. But yeah, that's why the reason we're doing this over Discord instead of in person today. We don't got that much energy, or at least I don't. I'm the one who kind of called it. I was like, screw it, we're doing it over Discord. So here we are.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. But it is, of course, Monday, and Ask Us Anything Monday. And we were originally going to do Would You Rather Monday, but we only got like one Would You Rather question. So we're going to push that back to next week, and I'll advertise it on our Facebook page a little bit better.
Yes.
But yeah, would you rather questions next week? Like, would you rather not have pie or not have cake for the rest of your life?
Why would you ask that?
That's a terrible question.
That's a horrible question.
Yeah. Well,
how dare you?
You got a week to
now
think
I have
about
time
it.
to think about it. Yeah, I'm going to think about it all week. It's going to ruin my whole week.
Yep.
But one person who was on the ball was Cameron, and he did ask a would you rather question. So I'm going to read his. So Cameron, you have to come up with a new would you rather question for next week, all right? But his was, would you rather bathe in dishwater or wash your dishes in bath water? I'm gonna assume it's used bath water and used dishwater.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So do you want crotch ass water on your plates, or do you want dirty ass greasy water all over your body?
I think I want my body to be clean. I don't. Oh, that's a fucked question.
I have to say the dishes in bathwater because
same.
I couldn't swim in sink water because when you wash dishes, you see the shit that's in there. Oh nope, I could not have that. So at least the other way around. I know it's somewhat clean. I do use soap, so still,
floaty
but
chunks of whatever.
Yeah. No.
I'm just thinking about the last time I did it, and there was like, when you cook eggs, you fry eggs in a frying pan, it's like all caked on the bottom, but you let it soak, and then you go to it's all coming off, and it's like big brainy chunks in the water. Imagine sitting in that. Yeah, I'd rather wash the body.
And you could also throw maybe throw the plate in like a microwave or something and kill any
bacteria that way. Yeah,
non good stuff maybe.
True, or just put paper towel on the plate and put your food on it.
Yeah, there's a good idea.
Yeah, something.
Monique, she kind of did the would you rather thing, but she said this or that. But cups in the cupboard, right side up or upside down?
Upside down.
I am also upside down.
We do upside down. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Do we do upside down? Yeah, we do upside down.
Yep.
Yeah. I think like if you just in case you have like dust or something, you know.
Dust is for dust.
Yeah, that's
in there.
because I used to have it open side up for a while, and
Mhm.
then somebody said, "What the fuck's wrong with you? You're getting like stuff's gonna get in there and whatever." And it's just like, I don't know, I just blow it out and
Yeah,
use
no,
it. I don't know.
I grew up in the
Yeah.
house too, same way. I never really paid attention to it. Like, oh, it makes sense, but I have a lot.
It
We have
does.
a lot of cups we never use all the time. Like if it's a lot of cups being moved out of there, sure, that's fine. Like at home, like
Yeah,
coffee cups never sit still in that place. But here, like I have a shelf. I maybe have a couple, a couple week, right? So the rest, other 7 are sitting there, right? So
yeah,
lift it down instead. So yeah.
right. And bugs can't get in there if they're upside down.
True.
Yeah, there you go.
Monique also asks, floss your teeth before or after brushing?
After.
Yeah. After.
Yeah. If I floss, even.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to do before though? Or no?
That would make because you're dislodging everything, right?
Yeah.
It makes sense.
And then you brush
yeah.
after.
Yeah, I think maybe.
Well, I don't know. I think you
know.
brush and then you get all the jam out of it.
Yeah. Well,
And you swish some water in there, spit it out,
Hmm.
and then you're done. I don't know.
It's a world of mystery. We'll never know.
It is. It is.
And then she also asks, what is the worst candy of all time? I really, really hate candy corn. Like, it's so gross to me.
The first one that popped in my head was black licorice.
Oh, that one too.
yeah. So
Ooh,
like
who the fuck enjoys that? You do.
Sorry.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Weird.
Black licorice, those black jujubes. I hated those too, but lately, I always.
Especially black jujubes.
I love
All of
that,
them are delicious, but that one is just like, you know what? I'm just gonna mix it up and throw some ass in there. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can't have all nice
tough
things.
one.
Yep.
A few I don't buy all the time. Like I have my select ones I like to eat the most, but I can't think of anything I really dislike. I would probably say, what the hell's that chocolate bar with that Swedish Turkish delight?
Turkish delight. I was gonna say my dad
Yeah.
loves it, and it's the worst thing.
really?
I don't know if that's. I might.
I
I
Actually,
don't
my dad
mind
likes.
it, but it's not one of those like, okay, if someone offered to me and I had nothing else, then yeah, I'll have it. I can tolerate it, but
Those are good.
I don't
I
go
just,
out my
like,
way to buy it. Yeah.
Scrape the chocolate off the red, whatever the fuck
It's
that is in there.
Too many conflicting flavors. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or what's that? What's that gum that you can get that tastes like soap? Thrill gum.
Thrill, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My dad loves that. He loves Thrill gum. He loves
the
black
fuck?
licorice and Turkish delight. This is the kind of character that, like, you imagine this kind of character and being raised by this.
He
kind of
was
character.
raised by older people. That's how it was.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
That's very much like my grandparents were the same way too. It was that was candy for them back in the day, right? So
I
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
The only old timer candy that I really enjoy is the spearmints, the little green mints.
Mhm.
Oh God, that's the best.
Always had a bowl of those that let me pay all the time and just stick on those suckers all the time and just watching
Always got
TV. Yeah.
just straight sugar balls.
Yep.
And then you get like the big thick cheese stains on your teeth. You just feel it with your tongue after having too many of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
There you go. Our friend Sherda, she gave us a couple of questions. First one here: if you got offered a trip to the moon, but you had to be there for 1 year with no contact to your friends or family on Earth, would you go?
Oh yes, I would.
Yes. Yeah.
I
If
would.
I'm with other people though, if I was by myself, then I'd probably go insane after a year. But oh yeah, I mean I can.
Yeah,
I
if
would-
there's randos that you're going with.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
At times it would suck, but if it's only for a year and
Mhm.
it would at times would hurt. But I mean, trip
Yeah.
to the moon, man, come on, it's the moon,
Right?
It's
So
the-
Right, and the thing that would appeal to me the most about doing this is like it's just you're going to the moon and you're meeting new people, which would be cool because I kind of enjoy doing that, meeting new friends, whatever. And then you kind of get close with them. And then when you come back, it's been a year with your old friends. You got to see what's changed, what's happened, what's like tell stories and stuff. There's lots to talk about probably. I saw sand.
Yeah, I saw lots of dust. It was black all the time. I couldn't see shit. Yeah, but it was the moon.
And I was depressed for a year straight. No, but no, it would just be cool. Just a cool experience, I think.
Yeah, I would, yeah.
The cheese
Yeah, I would
tasted
go.
terrible. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was not cheese. Don't
They
believe him.
lied.
Cheese went bad long time ago. Cherda also asks, what is the most money or the coolest thing you have ever won?
Ooh.
I don't know about money, but I did win an Xbox One a few years ago when those were like pretty new from a Doritos contest.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. I got a call from Pepsi one day, and they're like, "What's up? You won an Xbox One?" And I'm like, "Sweet. You can add?" And I'm like, "I think so. What about multiply?" "Pretty sure." It's like, "We'll do this question." "All right, you won." There you
Wow.
go.
Wow.
I got Xbox
Jeez.
One.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the greatest thing. Like, it was kind of like a joint winning thing. Like, I don't know. I mean, I've won. I think I've participated in like, you know how like the county Christmas parties, you have raffles, you buy tickets, and then you can win prizes or whatever, donation stuff like that. That was kind of cool, I guess. But I don't even know what it was. Like to this day, I still don't even remember what I won because it was just stuff that I would never use. But when I was in school, do you remember when the pop bottles had the little caps and you can get like an Ottawa Senators logo, Edmonton Oilers? If you collected like a few of the same ones, you get a jersey of your choice. So we ended up winning that, and we got a Mighty Ducks jersey because we used to watch Mighty Ducks as kids. So we got Anaheim Ducks, like an authentic jersey. That's probably the coolest thing we ever won. It was like double XL, never fit any of us. So we just had it, and it was just like we were kind of fighting over because we wanted to wear it. And my dad used to make like skating rinks and stuff too. We were like obsessed with Mighty Ducks when we were little. It was like our favorite show. But that was probably the coolest, like the most fulfilling moment of winning something, I think. So even though it wasn't really me that won it, but I don't know. We made sure that we bought lots of pop whenever we had the chance to try and win.
I remember
Just
those
so we
little
can get that.
contacts. You pop the
Yeah.
plastic off the seal there and underneath the cap, and you see if you won or not. Oh yeah, those are always a pitch to get out too, and everything. Yeah.
Yep. And then
Yeah,
I remember there was one contest too where if you collected all these catchphrases like "Hasta la vista, baby," if you got all those, you got to meet Arnold Schwarzenegger at Planet Hollywood. You can go on a trip like you want tickets. And man, I used to beg my parents, please buy more Pepsi, buy more of this, so I can try and get it. And I had a "Hasta la vista." I had that. I remember that. And fuck, all I needed was baby. There was like no baby like at all.
Oh yeah. That's
Oh
like
my God.
the one that they make rare, so that way it's
Yeah.
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 Well, that's like the monopoly for McDonald's.
Exactly.
You're always one away from everything every time.
Yep.
Crock of shit.
I'm still trying to think about
All
something.
the time.
I mean, I probably would say that wasn't the gold medal, but it was the bronze medal still, and it was I was the one who made the game-winning point for that bronze match. So that was pretty cool. So, Pep winning that bronze medal in Brazil was an awesome experience for that for sure. So, I guess I say that, yeah.
There you go.
Mhm.
Different side of one instead of chance of something you actually
Yeah.
earned.
Yeah, I mean, like it was a
Right.
competition. We were hoping to win first, obviously, but we still played as hard and played good, and yeah, that was still a good time. So yeah.
Awesome. Moving on. We got Nicole. She asked if you had to hang out with one villain for 24 hours, who would you choose and why?
Ooh, Hannibal the Cannibal, because he's just the most interesting
Eat
character
you.
on the planet.
Define hanging out there. Are you with him for dinner, or are you just behind
For
his cell?
dinner? I don't know. I don't know. Just like him in his prime and just kind of looking at art and him just talking about like the paintings and the sculptures and the book work and stuff. Just listening to him talk and just being like,
Well, I mean, really,
please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Anthony Hopkins probably get the same experience that way too, as well. Because I think he's not far
Oh,
off
for
from-
sure. Because he's just, the only difference between him and Anthony Hopkins is that Anthony Hopkins doesn't kill people. He's the same person.
At least we don't know of anyway.
Right? Exactly. Yeah, it'd be Hannibal the Cannibal for sure. He's the first one that popped in my head.
Villain, yeah.
Yeah.
Just for me, that popped in my head as I saw watching movies recently was Gru from Despicable Me. I think he's a funny
I guess
character.
he is, technically.
Yeah, he'd be a funny little villain. Yeah. Just be see all his weird inventions.
There's so
funny shit that he
many
did.
that I would love to hang out with.
Definitely one where I wouldn't want to be scared of the whole time, being like, okay, is he like just pulling one over on me and gonna fuck me
Right.
over or kill me? Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Loki, but he probably would fuck with me. And I was like, maybe not.
Absolutely, he would. Yeah. That's his
You
whole
would
motif.
totally believe all of it. You'd be dazzled by his bullshit and just like, and then he'd just fuck you over so bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You'd never know if he's telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's the tough one.
I was also thinking Magneto, but Then again, he also like hates regular
Humans.
And he doesn't
Yeah.
Right.
Shoot, I don't know. I'd hang out with Gary from Pokemon.
Oh God.
Ride around in his convertible with all the hot women while he wins Pokemon matches.
Did that happen?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
10-year-old boy hanging out.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah. He's got like a fan club and everything. It's crazy.
Oh, Gary.
Wow.
Stupid.
What an asshole.
Smell you later. Aaron asks here, if you had to make a themed bar or restaurant, what would the theme be?
40K.
40K bar.
I don't know what else
Bankrupt.
I could do. Yeah, I would do a sports bar about sports, but that's every other friggin' bar around. So it'd be a cool, like nerdy tabletop RPG kind of just drinking bar like that. So basically, it'd be look like a tavern from like some Middle Ages stuff, and just have fun with that. I don't know.
Mine would be kind of like a nightclub. I think it'd be like the Planet Hollywood style, like celebrity stuff, authentic, like jacket from
Like
Terminator
a Hard Rock
2
cafe or something.
Yeah, something like that. And it's just all got like signed stuff, or so and so sat here in this chair and this and that, whatever. And I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Just have like really like old fashioned alcohol served there too, and I don't know, movies playing in the background,
That'd be cool.
like old classic films. Just like
have I ever gone to a Planet Hollywood? I don't think I ever have yet.
There was one in West Edmonton Mall.
Yeah,
I was very little. I remember seeing it because I remember there was like a life-size T100, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like in this big glass dome, and he just was standing there, and like one of his eyes was red. I remember that. And if I remember correctly, I'm trying not to bullshit. I think my aunt Selena used to work there. I'm pretty sure. Or no, she never worked there. She went there and saw Bruce Willis there one time. I think that's what it was. Because she had said that she'd seen Bruce Willis there. I don't know if she was working there or was just visiting there, but I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Because I was like getting into Die Hard and yeah. Because, yeah.
I'm thinking of the Hard Rock Cafe. That's what I'm thinking of. I've been to one of those. Yeah.
I've never been to a Hard Rock Cafe.
No,
I've been to the ESPN zone in New York City in Times Square. That was interesting. I was 16. If I enjoyed that trip more, I would have absorbed more of it probably.
Right.
But that was kind of cool.
No, man. Like, as somebody who loves bar rescue, and I've seen a lot of themed bars on that show.
Right?
Like one of my favorite ones. I don't know if it wouldn't work like if you had it in St. Paul, of course. But like, I remember that one. Tyler, you rewatched it with me. I think was the one in San Francisco where like they go in and it was like they like had fake windows and it was like they were on a skyscraper. It was like floor 23 or 43 or something.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that one.
Like legit, like you're on like a high rise or something like that.
Yeah,
but,
cool. You're like looking out the windows and you're seeing like, yeah, that was cool. That'd be really cool.
That was kind of dope.
Be sweet.
But like if it's like had to be open like here, I don't know. Like we could be like just like a traditional like English pub would be kind of cool to have around here. Yeah.
That's pub would be cool.
That's all the questions I got from the peoples out there. Want to do some Hooga cards, or you guys have your own questions?
Oh man, not really. No, I can do some Hooga cards though. I found a few that
I got one. If you could resurrect any dead sports franchise, what would it be? Doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, the
gladiator fights. To the death.
They said Gladiator put me on two. So first one was Vancouver Grizzlies because I do miss a Vancouver basketball team. Yeah. Second one was American Gladiators because Tyler said Gladiator. I'm like, oh, American Gladiators was freaking cheesy as back in the day.
Yeah, why is that around? Like with with all the Wipeout shows and shit. Like
no shit. Stuff. American Gladiators was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, I do think another NBA franchise in Canada would be nice to have. Cool. Especially, I do miss the Grizzlies. They had a bitchin' logo back in the day, and they're cool. So
yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, let's Hooga it up. Hooga, baby.
Hey. What two things would you grab in your house if it were on fire?
Computer and PlayStation 5.
Computer and PlayStation 5, hey?
Yeah.
My computer for sure, for me. I got 2 monitors. Oh, and my cinema camera, obviously.
Mm.
Ooh, don't want to lose that bad boy. Oh, but I got 2. I could probably sling the one bag on the shoulder with my other cameras. I got 2 more cameras. Grab my computer.
Yeah.
Tower at least. Grab the tower at least, right?
Yeah.
That's probably what I would
I
do
got a
too.
question. Does anything in the fire when it gets burned? Do I have insurance in this scenario? And I get new
No.
ones?
No, it's
When the fire cleans the house, it's like there's like literally just ash left. There's nothing left. 2 items only.
Probably
Car keys?
probably PS5 and computer.
car keys and wallet.
Damn.
Yeah, but that's like
Well, that's stuff that's in your pocket. That doesn't count.
I feel
That's
like-
stuff that you would obviously
okay.
like your phone, your keys, your whatever,
Okay.
and
Okay, now
family
you
members.
Make me think.
I guess I probably have to grab the girls. I better change
I
my
mean, really,
answer.
I get.
Okay, grab Leia on the computer. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I'm just
It is
kidding.
my
Carly, just
computer, I
kidding.
guess, but I mean,
Yeah.
I couldn't really carry that out, so it'd be a pain in the ass to unhook it and just have a big computer over my head and try to move around. But yeah, computer.
Just stuff it in a big pillowcase with pillows and duct tape and throw it out your window.
Second floor, don't be too
Oh,
high.
please don't crash. Yeah. Oh god. Don't
Then
break.
it probably would be my passport. Grab that because that's a bitch to replace. So yeah.
Nah.
I have nothing really else that's my monitors, my TV. It would all suck, but that could be replaced.
You can.
Is your passport
Yeah.
a bitch to replace?
It is. It's a
I feel
hassle.
like you just gotta go take a new picture and then.
Yeah, it was just a bitch to have.
Oh well,
You gotta go
I don't
prove
care
your
'cause mine's
ID.
expired
we
anyway,
just
so.
we just talked about renewing it this
Right.
year. I'm like, oh, I gotta do that again. Oh, shit.
You're making me look for my passport. I don't know
I
where the
just-
fuck it is.
yeah.
It used to be in my drawer here.
Yeah, so
boy.
that's a pain in the ass to figure out again. So yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Too bad I can't take my TV.
Mm.
It's a little too big.
It's a 2-man job.
Yeah.
Your TV's freaking heavy, man.
Yeah.
A beast. Very nice beast.
Mhm.
Damn. I got a really good one. Hopefully you guys have a good answer for this one. Have you ever bought something you were really embarrassed to buy? And what was it? I probably have about 2 stories like that one.
Embarrassed to buy.
Yeah.
I wasn't like embarrassed to buy it in the moment, but I was embarrassed after. Was that that fake coin I bought for like way too much money in Turkey?
That's just pure regret is all that is.
Yeah.
Two. I'm like a big chicken shit, so like if I'm too embarrassed, I probably just wouldn't do it. Like I don't the BTS meal, like go to McDonald's, like the chicken nuggets with the 2 different sauces. But like I want to try it, but it's like I don't want to go to McDonald's and order a BTS
In order the
meal.
BTS meal.
Like,
I'm in the same boat too. I'm like, I don't want to say I want the BTS. No, it's darn it, no.
I don't know what the BTS is. What is that?
BTS, the Korean
South
boy
Korean
band.
boy band. All the girls
Oh.
love them apparently.
Yeah. They sing that Dynamite song.
Okay.
And Butter.
Yeah.
Apparently it's their new song.
Wow. Okay.
Butter.
Interesting.
Yeah, what I mean, this is not really a huge deal, but like I bought like a pack of White Claws for myself
No.
at the liquor store one time. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'll
girly
try them
drinks.
out and see. I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't care, I'll try it.
That shit
But that
doesn't.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing I really think of because I was like, Scott, if it's on chicken shit, I won't buy it if I'm embarrassed for something like that. Fuck that. So yeah.
So you guys haven't like bought porn magazines or anything?
Oh no.
No, why pay?
No,
for it?
eh? No. I didn't want to, like, I never would do that, but I kind of, I lost a bet and I had to go buy one from one of the guys I used to work with at Weatherford.
Mhm.
So that was a little bit embarrassing. I just made it clear to the guy, I'm like, I lost a bet, gotta buy this. He's like, sure you did. I'm like, fuck, why you gotta say something, man? Like, what are you doing? But one of the most embarrassing, I remember vividly, we had just made our one movie, Too Far, and it was very successful, and we basically went right on to the next movie. I think it was like the same year as that winter we started filming. We came up with a Sasquatch movie idea, and we never actually ended up finishing it, unfortunately. But so the storyline behind this was that these 2 redneck idiot hunters are going out to try and find Sasquatch because it's been confirmed he's been sighted out in the woods in middle of Alberta, whatever, right? So they're like, hey, we're gonna go out there. We'll bring our camper. We got the old car. They got shotguns and stuff, whatever. They're gonna go out and find him. They got snares. They're gonna try and capture him if they can, but kill him if he's too much to handle. So our friend Brad, he bought the Sasquatch outfit, and we wanted to make it a twist, so we called it Tricky Dick. So his name's Dick because he's a dickhead, right? And he's a trickster, and he just kind of fucks around all the time. And it's his mating season, so he's like really super horny, and he's like using that to kind of amplify his trickiness. So basically, there's going to be a couple of really disgusting scenes that happen in it where he's like getting the drop on him, and so like the two hunters will be facing the camera with their binoculars over, and then behind them this massive hog comes out between them and smacks him in the face like side to side. So we had to find something that was fleshy and looked realistic, right? So we went to Cold Lake to the sex shop, and me and Brad were sitting in the parking lot, and he's like, hey, you go in there and just get one of those lifelike ones. I'm like, well, I'm not going in there. He's like, well, you have to go in there. It's your movie. I'm like, well, I'm the director. Like, you're going there. And he's like, well, I'm not fucking going in there and buying a dildo. And there's like nobody else in the store. I'm like, dude, there's nobody in the store. Just go. And he convinced me. And I'm like, okay, no, I'm not doing it. Let's just play paper, rock, scissors. Okay, paper, rock, scissors, paper, rock, scissors. And I end up losing. I'm like, fuck, my heart just sank. I was so terrible. I'm like, you know what? I don't even know if this movie's even worth it. Like, let's not even do it. We had already started filming and had shot some scenes and stuff already. And I'm like, fuck me, man. So I walked in. I walk into the store, and there's this guy standing in there. And he has kind of like he's a taller guy. He was about my height and pretty big guy, and jet black hair, like dyed jet black hair, greasy, thick framed black glasses, clean shaven, black t-shirt, like I said, and black leather pants on. And he had tattoos all over. He looked like a biker, but like one of those, I don't know, like a dominatrix, weird, creepy kind of whatever. He had the big earrings and stuff. And he's like, how's it going there, young man? And I'm like, oh, it's going all right. And he's like, so anything in particular looking for? I'm like, no, I'm just looking around. And I'm like, oh, that sounds freaking...
That's your worst.
Even worse. Walk by this mannequin all dolled up in dominatrix leather fucking outfit and stuff and like gags. I looked in here, I'm like, I didn't know what I was expecting, but I'd never been in a sex shop before. And this thing had like everything. And I'm like, holy Christ. And then I'm like, okay, I'm looking around, but I'm like so distracted by everything, all this weirdness, right? And I found the dildo section, and then there was Lexington Steele's fucking replica penis. And I'm like, oh, perfect. I got like all excited, right? And he must have seen how excited I was. He's like, oh yeah, that's a big seller for us. And I'm like, oh, no, this is so I had a storyline built in my head. I'm like, oh, this is for a stag that we're throwing for a guy. We're gonna put on his hard hat and make him wear it and whatever. Right? He's like, oh yeah, sure, yeah. And I'm like, dude, stop. So then I grabbed this thing and just even like holding it in my hand was so weird. That was the most embarrassing moment of my life. I got into the truck, I threw it. I'm like, that wasn't even worth it. Like this fucking movie's not even worth it, man. I was just like, it was so embarrassing. That was terrible for me. It was very embarrassing.
If you should have walked in and told them what you were doing. The plan was it would have been overdone within a minute. It would have been fine. But
I'm making a movie. I need a lifelike dick. And he'd be like, "Oh, you're making a porno? Oh, a gay porn? Cool, man."
No, exactly.
Right?
Well, whatever.
It could have went.
He doesn't fucking care. That's the one thing I realized. Like growing up, like why would they fucking care?
Right? Yeah, exactly. But would you guys go in there and buy a dildo?
I had to. For a movie you're making, why the hell not? Just get it done over with. Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. That's like one of the most embarrassing moments of my life, I think.
Scott did for a freaking thing. It doesn't matter.
Oh, that's different. I bought it off Amazon for
true.
Yeah, you can click an order. Like, back then there was no fucking Amazon.
It doesn't matter.
You had to do everything face to face.
Yeah,
like dates and stuff.
Dates and stuff. Yeah. I was gonna say like because we're doing the wheel again this summer. I did buy another thing that I was like, should I show it on here? It's like, well, no, probably not, because we might spoil the surprise if some of our friends are watching. But when that did show up, it like wasn't in an Amazon box. It was just like in an Amazon like bag, and not like the padded bag either. It's like the thin like plastic bag. And like it's like on like like you buy like a toy or something like that, so it's like got that like backing part, and then it's just kind of like this plastic that's keeping the shape of it.
Right.
So I'm like feeling it in the bag in there, and I'm like, I wonder what like the delivery guy like. If he even had like any idea, it's like, what is this, a flashlight or something?
Right? Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like,
yeah.
Okay. And then like after I opened it up and looked at it, I was like, all right, that's funny, but also kind of uncomfortable to look at. So
it is, man. Like it is.
We'll reveal it all in due time. I think we're planning on filming maybe that wheel.
I would like to, and make a little documentary of the night. That'd be so funny. I think. Ooh. Yeah, that'd be good.
Crazy what $20 can buy on Amazon,
Yeah.
All right, one more here.
One more, sure.
Yeah.
Is life easier for kids or adults in general?
Kids. Yeah, it's because now being an adult, you've realized all the possibilities the adults had when you were kids. It's like, okay, like it's you don't know what's going on, so it's like, what's that phrase called? Like the beauty of the innocence of ignorance. Like you don't know, right? So you just
ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, on the lines, right? So
something.
Yeah. It's just you don't know, right? So it's just easier to do, right? But now looking at as an adult, you're like, oh yeah, fuck, this is not what you thought it was. Yeah, so
right. But you must remember, like even as a kid, all the rules you had to follow and how much bullshit everything was. You wanted to do something, you couldn't do it. You think life is so hard as a kid, but then once you become an adult, it's like, man, I want to have that routine back. I just want, okay, today you can play outside, do whatever you want, but after this time, you got to come, you got to eat lunch, you got to take a nap, you got to do this, and it's just like, man, I would kill to have a nap, one nap a day. Could you imagine? Oh my god. Yeah, you didn't realize how good you had it until you become an adult. It's crazy.
Isn't like the freedom of adulthood is nice, but like you definitely have to pay for it. So
you do, You're paying for it one way or another, whether now or later. Yeah, it always comes back to get you.
All right, that was a short one. Read another one.
Okay.
One more.
Shit. One more. Let me just get the box out again here.
One more for the road.
Yeah.
Just
was there anything? Yeah. Was there anything that you were exceptionally good at when you were younger? Did I ask that one already?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I think you were exceptionally good at.
Younger.
Yeah, something you're better at than everybody else at a point in your life when you were a kid. When you're younger.
No, I can think of, unfortunately. Yeah, even video games I sucked at as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
want to say spelling and writing. I was exceptionally good at in school. I always got really good marks with that. Ace my spelling bees every time.
Yeah, I was a perfectly average kid, I think. Like nothing really jumps out to where I was like, you're really good.
Same.
I was really good at long division. I remember that. In grade 5, I could divide like a real some bitch.
And I still can't do long division. I see it and I just get anxiety, man. I'm like, where is the calculator? Get me out of here.
I do remember that because I remember like, doing multiplication. Like you remember doing what the fuck were they called? Mad minutes they were called in essentially it's like a quick like short quiz. It's like you only had a minute and there's like a bunch of multiplication questions you have to do as much as you can in like 1 minute.
Okay, yeah. I think I do remember.
Oh yeah.
It was just to help you learn your times tables and shit. So I always sucked at those, and like grade 4 like math, wasn't like super great at or whatever. Like I was okay. And then I remember in grade 5, doing long division in that. And like teacher would be like, all right, here's booklet 1, like get through booklet 1 and then we'll give you booklet 2. And I remember being like the first once you get all of them correct in booklet 1, you can move on booklet 2. And I remember being the first one done, booklet 1, and I was like, this has never happened before. Like,
right.
What's happened?
Yeah, you just feel like a rock
all of a sudden.
Right? even in computer class, I remember being like really fast typer. Like you'd have to do those writing tests, and if you made like so many errors, you would have to start over again, or like have to keep it at a certain amount of words per minute.
Yeah.
I remember being really good at that. That was awesome.
I was decent at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
And
too
then
sure. It
using
wasn't
the
really.
number pad.
It's a pretty average student for sure.
But I sucked at everything else,
mhm.
especially math. Holy fuck! Just stunned.
You're better at being tall.
I was better at being tall. Yeah, I was really good at
I
that.
didn't even that going for me. Fuck.
Yeah.
Jeez. No.
Yeah.
I think I think of it really. No. Nothing I thought I was really good at that no one else was really good at. I mean,
What about shop class?
yeah,
I
even
could
that I
see you
was
being good at that.
mediocre at. I wasn't until
Oh,
I was
really?
until I was an adult. Oh yeah, I was decent at shop class, but wasn't ever really good at it. Like it was.
Ah,
Like, I look at my projects, my old projects at my parents' place. I'm like, oh, I made this fucking awful.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
one shelf like not even close to level, and
Yeah, mine's the same way.
totally the same way. I'm like, what was I thinking? Oh, now I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
shelves we made, and then I made
Mhm.
a little cupboard thing, and the door couldn't
Mhm.
even close properly. I like sanded
Mhm.
it down, but then there's a gap in the top. Like my
Mhm.
parents didn't even want to keep it. I made it for them. They didn't keep it. They just it's
I
just
made
terrible.
I made a table with a centerpiece for the glass to come out, kind of have like a nice little opening in the bottom of the table. I looked at it the
Oh,
other day.
yeah.
I'm like, what the like? This is so like every 45 degrees, like not even a 45 degrees. My trimming on the sides all wonky and wrong, and no legs
Right.
level. I'm like, oh, son of a
Yeah.
bitch, I suck.
Yeah, I had a hard time making things even with measurements. I was just so useless
Yeah.
with that stuff.
It wasn't until like
Woodworking, math, and
I like did a year of construction labor and I learned the tricks. I'm like, oh, okay, this is way better. Because it's like this that's where you learn like little like the shortcuts and stuff like to learn it
yeah.
yourself easier. Oh yeah, that was way better than shop class any day. Yeah. So yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Otherwise I was a shit kid. Yeah. Mm.
No.
There you go.
And here we are.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, there you go. That's I think it's gonna do it for today's podcast. Thank you so much for watching and listening. A reminder that next week we're doing Would You Rather questions. So if you have a question, would you rather A or B? And you can pick whatever you want to ask us. You can even ask multiple if you want. Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no limit.
Yeah. Bring them all on. Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna be doing that next week. I'll also post a thing on Facebook, maybe like Thursday or Friday, for sure. And that'll just as a reminder for you guys. And yeah, of course, if you are watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. And if you're on a podcast service, give us a rating, a thumbs up. And then subscribe to the feed, and then head over to our Facebook page. And like I said, ask us a would you rather question for next week. That really help us out. And that's gonna do it. We'll be back here for Wednesday with another regular podcast. Adios.
See ya.
See you guys.